Welcome back. So, today we're jumping right into a really practical explainer. We're talking crypto exchange sign-up bonuses. If you've been kind of just watching the crypto space from the sidelines, maybe wondering how to dip your toes in without blindly jumping off the deep end, well, this explainer is literally built exactly for you. We're going to look closely at how these platforms actually attract new users and, way more importantly, how we can leverage those exact incentives to our advantage. Because let's face it, that's the big question, right? You want to start trading, but you don't want to risk a fortune. Taking that first leap into cryptocurrency can feel massive, especially with all that wild volatility we always hear about on the news. The barrier to entry feels super intimidating if you think you have to risk a ton of your own cash just to figure out how a platform even works. But what if you didn't have to? What if you could maximize your initial value while keeping that upfront risk super low? Well, today we're exploring exactly how to do that using sign-up bonuses. It's all about being smart, being strategic, and basically treating this as a subsidized learning experience, paid for by the platforms themselves. Okay, so here's our playbook for today's explainer. We'll start with what a welcome bonus actually is, then how to claim yours. Next, we'll look at the top crypto exchange platforms, check out some additional offers and affiliates, and then wrap it all up with our final takeaways and conclusion. All right, jumping into section 1, what is a welcome bonus? Let's get into the basics of these crypto incentives. So understanding the absolute basics of these perks is really your first step to capitalizing on them. Actually, a good way to think about it is like customer acquisition costs. You know how a local bank might offer you, say, $100 just to open a checking account? Well, highly competitive crypto platforms do the exact same thing to get you in the door. These perks generally fall into a few main buckets: outright free cryptocurrency, trading credits, or some pretty significant fee discounts. Like I mentioned earlier, it's essentially a subsidized learning experience. It means you don't have to risk your own hard-earned money just to test the waters, figure out the buttons on the user interface, and execute your very first trades. It's a total win-win. Moving right along to section 2, how to claim your bonus, let's walk through a quick step-by-step guide. Knowing these perks exist is awesome, but how do you actually get them? Well, here's the exact chronological sequence you'll usually follow to unlock those rewards. First up, you've got to choose a platform that fits your specific needs. Second, you just sign up, create an account, put in your basic details. Third, you complete a verification process, which is known as KYC. And finally, step 4, you trigger the release of your bonus by making your first deposit or executing your first trade. Honestly, getting really comfortable with this industry standard flow is going to serve you super well in the crypto space. Now, I want to pause on step 3 for just a second, because it's the one that often trips up newcomers: KYC. It stands for Know Your Customer. Look, if you're totally new to digital financial platforms, having to upload a picture of your government ID and snap a selfie might feel a little intrusive. But trust me, it's a feature, not a bug. It protects the exchange from fraud, and it ensures regulatory compliance. So when an exchange asks for your ID before handing over that welcome bonus, just know it's a completely routine security checkpoint. It just means you're on a highly secure platform, so don't let it weird you out. But hey, here is a genuinely surprising fact we found in the source material. While a lot of platforms do require that initial deposit to trigger your reward, some platforms offer welcome bonuses with absolutely zero deposit required. No way, right? It means literally just by completing the sign-up and that KYC process we just talked about, you get free crypto. Boom. It just goes to show that sometimes minimal effort really can yield instant, albeit modest, rewards to get that portfolio kickstarted. Okay, let's hit section 3, top crypto exchange platforms. Time to compare the options. So with so many options out there, trying to pick just one can honestly be paralyzing. It's like a giant puzzle. Let's look at the top-rated platforms from our source to kind of get the lay of the land. Binance really leads the pack for its massive spot in social trading features, scoring a 4.7 out of 5. But if you're hunting for low spreads or CFDs, Bybit and KuCoin are incredibly strong contenders too, both sitting pretty high in the ratings. Or if you want a multi-asset platform to trade crypto alongside traditional Forex, Prime XBT is definitely your go-to. The real takeaway here, though? There is no universal best platform. It's really all about matching the platform to your specific personal trading style. And, it's also worth noting that the landscape is huge. Beyond those specific top contenders, industry heavyweights like Coinbase and Kraken also frequently provide welcome incentives. The availability and honestly the size of these bonuses is going to depend entirely on whatever promotional campaigns they happen to be running at the time. So keep your eyes peeled. Let's move into section 4, additional offers and affiliates. Let's talk about maximizing your value, because the earning doesn't actually stop at sign-up.
Once you're officially inside a platform's ecosystem, you've got to keep an eye out for ongoing promotional deals. Exchanges regularly drop special offers during major events or, say, when they're pushing a brand new feature. You might see things like limited time enhanced sign-up bonuses, zero fee days, or even extra rewards for traders who hit specific deposit milestones. These promotions are just an excellent low-effort way to boost your trading potential without taking on any extra costs.
Oh, and furthermore, almost all the major platforms will actually pay you to help grow their network. This is all about leveraging the network effect through affiliate or referral programs. Basically, by expanding the exchange's user base, you can earn passive income based on the trades made by the friends you refer. It essentially creates a totally new income stream for you just for sharing a link, which is frankly a fantastic way to compound your early advantages in the crypto space. Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, Final Takeaways and Conclusion. Let's look at your next steps. All right, before you rush off to claim a bonus right now, there is some absolutely essential advice from our source material that you must keep in mind. Always read the terms and conditions. I can't stress this enough. While these bonuses are genuinely great tools, they aren't just free money with zero strings attached. You have to understand the specific deposit requirements, any trading volume minimums, and, critically, the withdrawal restrictions. Like some platforms won't actually let you withdraw the bonus itself, only the profits you make trading with it. Knowing the rules of the game just ensures you don't get caught off guard later on. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final thought to ponder. We've looked at spot trading, CFDs, zero deposit bonuses, and those varying KYC requirements. The ball is entirely in your court now. Which platform's features and bonuses actually best align with your personal trading goals? Don't just blindly chase the biggest dollar sign, right? Choose the exchange that fits how you actually want to learn and trade. Keep learning, stay focused, and go use these tools to empower your financial education.